And welcome to Inside the Valley on this Sunday morning. As I said, folks, we got a great show in store for you today with a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things that are going on in and around the Rio Grande Valley. First on the show, we're going to be talking to the folks from the Doctors Hospital at Renaissance about a health fair that they have coming up. Talk a little bit more about it. On the show, we have Elisa Maris. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Alan.
Always great having you. And again, Happy New Year. It's the first time I've seen you here in 2017.
Likewise.
So first of all, let's talk a little bit about the health fair and what folks can expect.
Well, this is our 11th annual community health fair, and first of all, it is free of charge, and it's open to the entire community of the Rio Grande Valley. We invite them to join us for some free screenings. You know, of course, it's the beginning of the year. One thing you want to do is start off healthy.
Yeah.
And what better way to do it by surrounding yourself with a group of physicians and staff that can answer any of your medical needs.
And we are technically in the winter season. Some folks right now may be experiencing flu, or some people may be congested a little bit. So this would be a great opportunity for them to go out, especially if they're maybe uninsured or underinsured, to go out there and maybe get checked up just to see what is wrong with them or what can be done. We
will be having free cholesterol screenings for our guests, as well as free dental screenings, vision screenings. We are having, for the first time, we'll be having a group of individuals that are certified in car seats, that will be providing the service of making sure that your child is properly secured in the car seat that you currently have. If for whatever reason your child isn't, and it doesn't meet the appropriate size requirements or weight requirements for your child, they will be providing you with the free car seat.
Wow.
So of course those are all limited, so we ask the public to come in as soon as possible, first thing in the morning, and get their car seats inspected.
Yeah, absolutely. I can imagine it's a first come, first serve.
Yes.
Also, too, the child probably needs to be there just to make sure that you get the correct car seat.
Correct.
If there's the wrong one.
Yes, because the child needs to be weighed and measured to make sure that that seat is appropriate for that child.
Now, sometimes when there's other health fairs that are going on around the community, there's like food and stuff that's served there. I know that you're not going to be having that this year, but you do have some great door prizes, right?
We do. We have
cool.
some great door prizes for everyone that comes and joins us. There's no need to register or anything. You just come in, they'll give you a door prize ticket, and throughout the morning from 8 to 12, we'll be announcing them on the hour.
Now, what is it that people are going to need to bring with them in order to get screened, get tested?
The only thing that we ask is that they bring something that shows an address,
okay,
so that we can mail them their results for their cholesterol screenings.
What about for folks who may be in the country, who are living here, who are undocumented, and no questions asked?
No, that is not going to be an issue. We actually will also have the Hope Family Health Center on site,
okay,
and they are a nonprofit clinic, so they'll be there to answer any questions for those individuals as well.
Fantastic. Now, are there any requirements that folks need to do before they come? Do they need to fast or just drink a lot of water, or what's the game plan?
If they are doing the cholesterol test, they do have to come in fasting for the best results.
Now, you did say, too, that there are going to be optometrists there who will be checking out the eyes. Now, will they be giving a prescription, or I guess you can just kind of ask them? It's
just it's a screening. So if you maybe doubt that you might be needing glasses, but you don't want to make an appointment, or you just haven't had the time to do it, it's a great opportunity for you to go in, get a screening. They'll tell you whether you do have to go in for a more accurate test in their doctor's office.
Now, another thing that's great too, you're going to have a group of physicians who are there. So if people, they might have something that might be outside of the things that you're providing, they can also talk to the group of physicians, and maybe they can give them a better referral or help them out a little bit as well.
A lot of people have fear of, going to the doctor. So
yeah,
what better way to do it, and, surrounding with their family and friends right there with them, and ask any questions that they might have.
I'm the exact same way. I'm terrified of going to the doctors, but I always feel more comfortable when I'm there with my friends and my family. Then everything seems to be a lot better. Now, I know a lot of folks right now, you're at home wondering, okay, Alan, get on with it. Where is it? When is it? And as you said earlier, we already know it's free of charge.
Exactly. And it's this Saturday, January 14th, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
And it's going to be at the
Edinburgh Conference Center at Renaissance.
Perfect. Folks, if you're just tuning in right now to Inside the Valley on this Sunday morning, well, we're talking to the folks from DHR about their 11th annual health fair that they have coming up here, folks. This is free of charge. Free. F-R-E-E. You don't pay a dime. You don't pay a cent. Nothing. It's going to be from 8 o'clock until noon at the Doctors Hospital Conference Center there?
Yes, the Edinburgh Conference Center at Renaissance.
And that's just off of what road?
It's off of McCall and Dove,
okay,
and that address is 118 Paseo del Prado in Edinburgh.
And something else that's really important here to note, not only are they going to be doing eye exams, also you're going to have dentists there who are going to be checking out teeth
Correct.
and stuff, and cholesterol screenings, but also something new this year, you're going to be doing the car seat for children. So if you have a child who is in a car seat, you're not sure if that child is in the correct car seat or that car seat might be too big, too small, you can come on down, get there early because there's a limited quantity.
Exactly.
And you'll probably say, it's first come, first serve. So if you get there later on, maybe closer to noon, you probably may miss out on these car seats. But this is an important thing because here in the Valley, if your child is too small for that car seat or too big for that car seat, you need to make sure that they're in the correct car seat.
Correct.
And they'll be given one free of charge.
If that child does not meet the requirements in the one that they're currently in, yes.
Okay. Where can people get a little bit more information about DHR, also about the health fair that you guys have coming
They
up?
can contact our office. That number is 362-3140. And if they have questions regarding the health fair, or maybe they're a provider in the Valley that would like to have their service featured at our health fair, we also have some booths still available.
So they can just call you. And what about them if they're a health provider? Do they have to pay anything for that, or is it?
There are some fees depending, on the different booth sizes that they want. But again, they can call us and we can give them all that information.
Excellent. And then one last question again for folks who may not have heard earlier. If they do show up, what kind of identification or anything do they have to bring with them?
They just need some type of ID that has an address so we can mail them their results.
Fantastic. Well, Lisa, it's always great to see you. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by the show. And
thank you.
Have a great year, and I'm sure we'll see you later on in the year as well.
Yes.
Folks, we're going to post a little bit more information there on your screen. Call this number, 956-362-3140, or log on right now to dhr-rgv.com. There you can find out a little bit more information about what it is that they do there at the Doctors Hospital at Renaissance, also some of the specific practices that their doctors focus on. Also, get more information on this fantastic health fair that's coming up free of charge on January 14th. Again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Alan.
Folks, don't go anywhere on this Sunday morning, because when we come back, we're talking to the folks from the NAACP about their upcoming banquet. It's the 47th annual. You definitely won't want to miss it. Don't go anywhere.